Hi, I'm Lucas Wood and I'm studying the Bachelor of Arts with Honours Football Studies.
My name's Tom Scott and I study Football Studies.
The title doesn't do the course justice, but it involves everything to do with football, so whether you're looking to do business, football, even starting up at your own business, looks at all the facts and figures, youth development, just looks at the whole game in a wide perspective.
The course is really broad. A lot of the things we do are surrounding business and the media. I guess the two constant things have always been sport development and football as a business.
I chose to study it because it's a unique course. Football is considered one of the biggest businesses around the world.
I like the fact that on our course we have someone that's kind of from industry and he's worked at football clubs before, and then our other lecturer is kind of very much from academia, so he's probably someone who I've learned how to write academically from and look at things more philosophically, so it's a nice contrast.
I think it prepared me for employment because there's a lot of scenarios that we have to do with. In our latest assessment, we're looking at actual bring a product to market, so we have to work with a company. We're looking to work with MK Dons, so it's preparing us with everyday life situations.
So you usually have, our timetable has always been 3 days a week, and you usually have at least one lecture on those days, and then that filters down into a seminar, so the lecturer will basically talk at you in a lecture hall, and then a seminar is where you kind of discuss it as a group, and it's where, well for me anyway, it's where I kind of understand it a lot better.
And what I've gained is communicating with groups. There's tasks where you have to work together, presentations, and then you have to collaborate, but then you also have to do it individually.
The one unit we do at the minute, it's always to do with football, but it's now based on accountancy. So we're looking at balance sheets, profit and loss, complex numbers and stuff like that. The academic writing, if you're coming from a college or an A-level background, it's a whole new different way of writing. Referencing is in that as well. But other things are just like communication, confidence. You have to do a lot of presentations, you have to be calm with it.
Facilities we have on-site gyms, which has just been moved from the Ash to the actual main campus. We have the sports labs, of course, if you're doing any sports science courses. We have an AstroTurf next door that's primarily used for hockey, but you can do other sports like football and that on it. And then you have the Alexander Sports Centre where the volleyball, badminton happens. You have football pitches, rugby pitches, so you can do a variety of different sports.
One of the best things you need to do is placements, because I think that's the most important thing really if you want to build your CV. So in my second year at university, they helped me get a coaching placement at Bedford Town. So I think rather than just playing sport, that's probably the best thing that Bedford offers. I think if you know you want to work in the football sector but you're not sure where, it's the ideal course really, because like I said, there's development, there's media, there's business, there is a coaching unit. So if you're not sure where you want to work but you do want to work in football, then it's the ideal course. The University of Bedfordshire is somewhere where you'll broaden your horizons.